Okay, so hi everyone, welcome to another episode of Oscar Outdoors. Today I want to talk to you about another flashlight. This is a Sofirn IF25A. Alright, so first of all, thanks very much for clicking on my video. As in the intro, this is a review of the Sofirn IF25A. Now you'll notice on my channel I am doing a lot of torch reviews at the minute, and that's because in the future I'm looking to open up like a torch review, or maybe just do a product review channel. I'm just sort of seeing how it goes, testing the water and getting sort of a feel for it. So I'm going out and buying a lot of torches at the minute, hence why we've got a lot of torches on the channel. So first of all, talk to you about this torch. Now this is a palm sized torch. You can see my hand just in shot there, and for a torch of this size it is absolutely packed with features, modes, and God knows what else. So I'm going to talk to you about the technical parameters, talk to you about the modes, take it apart in front of you, and then later on in the video I'll take it outside and show you some beam shots. So stick with me. Okay, so first of all let's run through some specifications and the technical parameters. So it's got modes between moonlight and turbo. The brightness goes between 1 lumen and 3800 lumens, and the running time, it doesn't actually list the running time because obviously it depends on the level of brightness and obviously the charge in the battery. The distance is a maximum of 420 meters and the intensity is 44-200 CD. So it's impact resistant to 1 meter, so you can drop it from 1 meter and it'll still be absolutely fine. So that's around about average hip height for your average size male. And the water resistant is IPX8 underwater 2 meters, so not for diving, but obviously you can drop it into 6 foot of water and it should be absolutely fine. I've got a note to read. It says that the running time may vary according to usage, batteries and environment. Turbo is tested under temperature regulation. They've tested the flashlight in a lab by Sofirn, 4000 milliamp hours, 21700 battery, and the operation temperature of between 0 degrees Celsius and minus 40 degrees Celsius. Okay, so continuing on, it's run by 4 SST20 LED bulbs in the head. The working voltage is between 3 and 4.2 volts. Powered by a 21700 lithium ion battery, which is included. Dimensions are 106.4 millimeters by 35 millimeters, which is usually the head circumference. The net weight without the battery is 99 grams, and it's made from aircraft grade AL6061T aluminium with a premium type 3 hard anodized abrasive finish to get a solid built body and crash. So it's got a toughened glass lens, so a TIR lens. The mode memory as well, it memorises the last brightness level used in general modes, and it'll activate the last brightness you selected when you turn the flashlight on next time. It's got advanced temperature regulation technology, so it adjusts the brightness level automatically when the light temperature reaches 45 degrees Celsius to keep the light from overheating. Also got low voltage protection. It makes the light step down to a low mode when the battery level is quite low, or lower than 2.8 volts, and if the light is already at the lowest level it shuts itself off. Right, that's all the technical parameters and specifications. Let's take it apart. Okay, so now we've talked about all the technical parameters and specifications, let's start to take it apart. So we'll start with the head. Pop that back down. You can see it's a fully removable head, and on the head it has the operating switch, okay, and then a port for the charging port, for the cable, sorry, charging cable, and it's a USB type C, which is included in the package. I can just get that for you. Comes up nice and neatly all rolled up. Okay, it's got a warning here that's saying that it's hot, so a hot surface. You see that? Yeah, and obviously let's just go back into that then. Then we've got the Type C connector there again, and then the Sofirn branding and model number across the top, and then obviously the operating power switch there. And then quick look at the 4 LEDs. Okay, so yeah, that's the head of the torch. I'll just pop that back there. Now we'll move down to the internal. So the battery that comes with it is a Sofirn rechargeable 21700 lithium ion 3.7 volt 4000 milliamp hour battery. Got some disposal instructions and other things on there as well. But yeah, that is the battery. Okay, and then we come to the body. I'll just remove the battery tab. So the back comes with this little protector just to stop accidental activation of the torch. And then at the bottom, a tail cap is removable also.
I spin it.
And then you got like a
that.
simple hollow tube where it houses the battery, and then obviously the battery terminal on the base, and then the battery terminal on the head of the torch as well. So yeah, that's all the components, and now we'll put it back together and talk about the modes. Okay, let's go through some of the modes. So at the minute it is in stepped mode, so I just turn the torch on, and that's the lowest setting, and then I'm just going to press and hold, and that's gone to like the brightest setting. You can see it had individual steps, so you can go through the motions and sort of release at when you're happy. So I'll do the reverse now. So I'll press and hold. It's gone down one step. I don't know if you could see that one. I'll do it again. Press and hold. Gone down another step and then release. And again, press and hold. Okay, all the way down to its lowest point. So yeah, that's stepped mode. Right, let's put it into ramped mode. Okay, so we're now in ramped mode, which basically means it's just going to cycle through from its lowest all the way to its highest without jumping, so it should just get progressively lighter. So to do this, you just press and hold, press to turn on, and then just press and hold to cycle through. And you can see it seamlessly got to its brightest point, and then to do the reverse, obviously you release the button, and then press and hold again. And it cycles back through to its low lumen point. Okay, so from off, you can see that the power switch is illuminated green. From off, if you give it a double click quick press, it should just jump straight into turbo mode, and it'll stay in turbo mode for just like a short period of time, and then slightly dim out. It's just for that short burst, really. Well, yeah, that's the turbo mode. Alright, so the next little feature is what they call lockout mode. So 4 fast clicks activates lockout mode. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and then the flashes to tell you that it's activated. Okay, so this is power lockout mode. So all this means is that you can't accidentally activate the torch whilst it's in your pocket, on your belt loop, in your backpack or whatever, but you can use it as like a momentary switch. So if you press and hold it, it should activate lighting, but as soon as you release it, then the illumination then goes. So press and hold, you've got the lighting, and as soon as you release, it disappears. Right, so very similar to the power out mode is the momentary mode. So that's activated by 5 quick presses, which I've already put it in at the moment, and again it comes on in like turbo mode. So 1 quick press and let go, so momentary, press and it focuses and then let go. So yeah, that's momentary mode. Alright, so next we're going to go into the strobe modes. So to activate strobe modes, it's just a double quick click and then a press and hold. So click, click, hold. You can see it's in the strobe modes there. So I think this is lightning mode by the look of it. I'll just leave that there on its own. But yeah, this is the lightning mode. very good for adding like effects and stuff like that to your videos and things like that, if you're wanting to pretend that it's lightning outside. Not that I've ever done that, because it's the first time I've used this. Yeah, that's lightning mode. Okay, now to change into the next one, double click, and this should be candle. You can see it's just slightly flickering. Okay, now I'll just increase the intensity by pressing hold. So go on to max light in there. You can just see it's showing up better in sort of to the naked eye than it is on camera, but it's just slightly flickering. Okay, so we're going to double click again, and then we should be in bike flasher mode. Okay, so the next one, double click, is going to be party strobe. Camera don't like that at all. Okay, and then the last mode is going to then be tactical strobe. You see it's a lot more intense, and it's actually affecting my vision at the minute. But yeah, a lot more intense, and you know, usually in self-defense as well. So yeah, that's tactical mode. Right, I'm going to turn it off now. Okay, so all that's left for me to do now is take this outside and show you the beam tests outside. So we'll do that now. Alright, so I've just brought you outside now for the beam shots of the Sofirn IF25A. So I'm going to start off in the low mode and just do a quick scan across. I've put my high-vis jacket on the far side of this reservoir, which is around about 120 metres away. So I'm just going to scan across in low mode and see if we can see my jacket reflecting. Now I can't see it reflecting on there at all, but it is on, I promise you. Where's my hand? Yeah, okay, but I'm just going to step it up a little bit now. You can see it's slightly increased there, and then you can see the jacket on the far side, it does catch it. You see it just coming into shot there. I'm just going to step it up into a brighter mode now. There you go, that's it at its brightest, and you can see a lot clearer the high-vis jacket on the far side there, about 120 metres away, as I've just said, and then it's opened it up. So obviously all these different settings give you different versatility while you're out camping. So you can have it in stealth mode, or you can have it in like this, which is I'd class as like a search and rescue type floodlight. Okay, that's the beam shots for the IF25A. Let's get back inside. Yeah, this has been a review of the Sofirn IF25A flashlight. If you've enjoyed the video, give it a thumbs up. Comment in the description box below, let me know what you think about this. Again, this was relatively cheap compared to some of the bigger brands out there. I think around about £50 or so. I'll leave a link in the description anyway to where I purchased it from on Amazon UK. But yeah, like the video. If you're not already, please subscribe to the channel and look out for the torch review channel coming in the near future.